to cover up the body of his wife who was killed by him and his son at the bottom of the well. Two men drove the yellow ox to the top of the dry well, then pulled open the well cover, and the unsupported yellow ox instantly fell down, then sealed the dry well with soil with his son Sam. However, that evening, the howling of cows could be heard in the cowshed. Will picked up his hunting rifle and came to check, only to find that the cowshed was crawling with countless mice. They all emerged from a single pipeline, which happened to lead to the dry well. He looked inside solemnly, but the stench of corpses made him nauseous and vomit on the spot. He quickly picked up a cloth and blocked the pipeline in order to completely solve this hidden danger. The next day, he stirred another bucket of cement to completely seal the pipeline and isolate the odor. Just a month ago, Amy inherited 4,000 hectares of fertile land from her family, and with his 3,200 kilometers, they became famous local landlords. But Amy wants to sell her land and move to a big city to open a clothing store. She didn't want to stay in the countryside and become a farmer, and the couple had constant arguments about it. Amy even wanted to sell the land for a penny, get a divorce, and then take Sam to the big city with her. At the same time, she also told Will that in a few days, a buyer would purchase the land in full, and Will had no right to refuse because these lands belonged to her. Land and son are the most important things in his life, but this woman wants to take both at the same time, which gradually makes him feel hatred in his heart. Looking at the axe on the farm, an idea came to his mind. He wants to kill Amy so that he can save his current life, but not knowing how to cover up the crime made him very distressed. Until that day, he unexpectedly stumbled upon Sam and the girl next door, and suddenly had a perfect plan. While doing farm work, Will pretended to be sad and told Sam that in a few days, he and the girl would be separated from him because Amy was going to sell her land and take him to live in the city. Sam seemed at a loss after hearing this. He didn't want to leave the girl he liked. Will took the opportunity to say that he had a way to maintain the status quo, but the cost was that someone would get injured or even die in the middle. But for 15-year-old Sam, this is unimaginable, so he has been hesitant to respond. At dinner in the evening, he begged his mother to stay and enjoy the time together as a family on the farm. However, this angered her mother, who stood up and slapped Sam, saying that she would definitely sell the land and take Sam to live in Omaha. This conflict also made Sam hate Amy. Afterwards, the father and son secretly discussed the next plan. He stated that both he and Sam supported the idea of selling the land. Amy was overjoyed upon hearing these words.